An estimated 6 to 8 million dogs and cats are euthanized in shelters each year. Millions more are abandoned, only to suffer from injury or illness before dying.
Lay down, Dory. This is Dora when we got her from Animal Care and Control in Chicago. She looks very sad, and this is Dora now.
Gloria Lissner has been rescuing animals for over 40 years.
Well, there is a crisis nationwide about abandonment of animals and bringing them to shelters. In Chicago, we have a very high-kill city. There's many people bringing their animals to shelters, and there's many people just leaving their animals and abandoning them.
In 2013, Famous Fido cared for 800 animals in a 600-square-foot space.
These puppies are taken away from their nurturing mothers and put into a home and then abandoned in a shelter. A shelter is a very scary place for animals. There's nothing familiar. They have people there who they don't recognize. They get sick, and maybe they don't get out because they're shy or because there's no cage space available and there's too many animals being dropped off. So it is a major crisis, and we're hoping with this new facility that we can set up, there will be education and rehoming and counseling to help people understand animals better and get to know what dogs and cats are about and not throw them away and let them be destroyed or euthanized like what is happening in the city.
When an animal first enters Famous Fido, the average vet bill costs between $200 and $300.
When animals come from a kill shelter or any animal in crisis that comes off the street, they first get medical treatment, all of their shots, seeing if they're spayed and neutered. And a lot of animals have special needs, dentals, heart murmurs, special needs such as Cushing's, all kind of cancer. And there's a lot to the medical end of Famous Fido. But there's also promoting these dogs because they can just sit in a kennel for years, especially special needs dogs.
Susan Russell has volunteered at Famous Fido to walk various dogs, like Woody, for many years.
Woody is, well, he's been here an awfully long time, and that's not unusual either. When a dog gets out of the crisis situation, he was literally rescued off of death row, and they come to the way station for quite some time because they're not always easy to place. There is an abundance of, pit bull-like dogs, perhaps we should call them shelter dogs, and it's not always easy to find them the right home. And what we're trying to always find with Famous Fido is the right home, and not just any home. So it's taken quite some time, and I've been walking Woody for quite a number of months now. I think it's been over 17. So he's like my little boy. He's like my dog away from home.
Famous Fido is in dire need of your help.
One of the things that is very important to rescue, we couldn't do the job of rescuing these animals without funding. So without donations and people's generous support, we cannot help these animals. The money is used for our animal welfare needs. The medical, last year we've spent almost $50,000 on medical expenses for these animals. Our adoption fees are $200, so we make no money on the animals. All the money goes to saving their lives. And people don't understand what it costs, what's involved with just saving a dog. It's rehabbing, it's food, it's communications, it's keeping this animal in good health and networking it and getting it adopted and Facebooked, and there's just a lot that's needed in the overall operations of the rescue. So without the public's support in donating to the rescue, we can't keep it going and we can't save any more lives. And saving 800 lives in this small space has been a major accomplishment. Those are 800 animals that would not be here anymore without us. So we have to keep it going.
To help Famous Fido, please call 773-907-0305. Like us on Facebook or Twitter, and stop by our location on Clark Street to donate or adopt. Because rescue is just the beginning. Help us build a no more homeless, no kill nation.